Hello and welcome to Team 4150, FRobotics. This is our second year as a FRC team, and we've really come a long way since our beginning year, our rookie year last year. Some major changes we've made is a new location, a fantastic workshop, and a whole lot more members.
So differences from last year, I think last year, our rookie year, the first idea that we wanted to pretty much put on the field was have a robot that can drive or have a robot that could do something extra. And that was just one idea that we had from last year. But advancing into this year, we have more than just one arm moving. Last year we had two arms moving, one that pretty much we had to disable because it was violating some rule or something. So a little bit more attention paid this year to what we can do, what we shouldn't do. We definitely learned a lot, but our veteran population wasn't too big. So this year, even though it was our second year, we should be a veteran team, but we still had like 30 plus lowerclassmen, new freshmen, even an 8th grader coming in. And they made this team predominantly rookie, but we still had our mentors from last year, still had our designs, some of our ideas from last year, and some of the experience that we had from the competition.
So last year, as a team, we really only had one strategy, and that strategy was defensive and cooperation. But this year, we've really expanded our frontiers. We're really working on a whole bunch of different levels. We've got a shooter, we've got a loader, we can climb the towers, and we can drive around as a fully functional robot. We've got all these different things, and they've really made our team advance from last year.
The best part of FIRST is being able to work hard to make something that not many people get to do in their lifetime.
Okay, probably the camaraderie. I made a lot of friends and kind of got to know a lot of people. And I think like being able to work together with a lot of people and just kind of branch out in that way taught me a lot personally.
I think the best part about FIRST is learning how to use tools that I wouldn't be able to in school. I got to use belt sander, power saw, hand tools, and our school doesn't have an industrial room, so I wouldn't be able to use those unless I joined FIRST and built the robot.
I think that the best part of FIRST is the exposure that it gives to students about science and technology, especially engineering, that they wouldn't get otherwise in school.
Okay, so my favorite part about FIRST is obviously learning math and engineering. I learned how to use LabVIEW. I learned how to use various kinds of power tools, table saws, learned about different kinds of screws, nuts, bolts. I also really like, I'm on the marketing team, and we presented to businesses, and I learned how to give presentations. We made a PowerPoint that I learned how to make an appropriate PowerPoint when I'm presenting to a company.
I must say the best part about FIRST is getting to meet all kinds of new and different people that are always willing to help you. Another thing about FIRST that I really enjoyed is getting to do things I would never get to do anywhere else. For example, I got the chance to build a robot in a virtual reality place called CAD, and it was a lot of fun. And I wish that they had it in school, but since they don't have it at school, I had to come here and work on it.
So I think the best part of FIRST is the team experience, because with our team, FRobotics, we've been working together, collaborating, and bringing our ideas all together into one big pool to make our robot even greater.
I think the best part of our team is the advancement in our robot. Last year we were happy just to get a robot that could drive around on the field, and it couldn't perform any tasks like shooting basketballs. But this year we were able to get the robot to successfully shoot frisbees in the goal and lift itself off the ground.
The best part about our team is how we make work fun, but we still get the work done.
My favorite part about our robot is the fact that it can climb and shoot and has a really good loader. It can shoot pretty far and pretty accurately. I also really like that everything is really compact and nothing's really that complicated. We all know how everything works.
I think the best part about our team is even though we have our differences, we still manage to come together and be productive.
The number one thing I learned about engineering was the importance of coordinating with everyone else on the team. Because it's important that you know what each group is doing and how it's all going to work into the final product. And if you can't do that, you're not going to make a good robot. But once you harness teamwork, then your team will succeed exponentially.
My experience with FRobotics has taught me that just because I'm a female rookie team member doesn't mean that I can't be a leader. I've learned that I can be assertive and get myself involved in situations.
So our team follows all of FRobotics safety regulations, including safety glasses and hard hats when necessary, which is pretty much any time when we're involved in the robot or touching any kind of hardware, and occasionally when we're testing things. Actually, all the time when we're testing things, except not when we're testing the program on the computer. We have rules such that you cannot enter the workshop area without glasses, and you cannot operate any machinery without a mentor in presence. These safety rules only apply to our workshop areas, like when we're testing the robot.
I think learning about the power tools was probably the coolest part. We learned to use the power saw, which was really fun. I got to take out my anger on the metal bars we used to build the frame for the robot. I was the saw maiden. It was completely fantastic, and that was probably my favorite part.
So I think that everything that our team has done has really been worth it. And even if we don't win the competition, which we're going to darn well try our best too, it's okay, because all the experience we've done, all the great memories we've had, have really contributed to a fantastic team and a fantastic season.
So I want to take this opportunity to have a big thank you to the Vincent family for letting us pretty much stay in their garage in their workshop downstairs, where they've done work on their go-karts and a few other family projects, but they've opened it up to the rest of the team pretty much. And they're, all this time, these 40 days, they've been used to seeing 40 plus students and their families come in with food and just walking all over their carpets downstairs and enjoying the time and all the knowledge we can gain from their workshop. All these tools never seen before, but never used before and learned now how to use. I think it's just, I'm very grateful that we were given this opportunity and that it came from so close by in the community. So once again, thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Myers, and recently I just completed my first season of robotics. And I must say, it's been a long journey. You know, there's been some tough times. I remember when I was working with CAD for the first time and I couldn't get anything to work. But you know what? I pushed through it. And you know, that's one of the best times. Going through these difficult moments and just discovering yourself. And you know, that's what FRobotics is all about.